Hello! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guess what? Guess what? It's time we start Prey. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, there's so much to... Hello, everybody. Hello, Soul with the rotating chickens. I like that that's your thing. Hello, Keys Plays. Or just Keys. Nice to see you. Thank you for following. I think it was an offline follow. And my pal Radrosh, call me the prisoner the way I'm locked in. Fond Sigh remembers Outer Wilds. I hope everybody's excited because I really am. People that I greatly respect have said nothing but this is the best game ever. You saw me in Veggie's stream and wanted to tune in for it. That's so sweet. Thank you. What did you see me say that made you go, yeah, I'm going to follow this person? What else? Let me just check. We've got everything. Okay, we've got just the new game options. I may have to alter my keybinds on the fly. I'll have to see what kind of options are available. And great question. Alas, my brain is only this big. That's understandable. Today, by the way, in the Shiny Zone, we have, before I get started, a little shiny Larvitar. Look at her up there. Oh my gosh, we've already had the Pokemon claimed. Soul has decided that he wants this Larvitar. Okay. In that case, the game will begin very shortly. I have to send this adorable little Larvitar baby to its new home. Soul, would you be able to... Oh, tell me about it. Tell me what your reaction was. Are you particularly fond of Larvitar, or what is it about that? Do you have Pokemon Home ready to go? Is the game a bit loud? It seems like it's a tad loud. I might actually just reduce it in game. There's no master volume. Okay. I usually put effects down quite a bit, to be honest. It's so cute, and it evolves into a cool dinosaur. It really does. Okie dokie. Then, if you could... go to the Your Room tab, go to the Friends icon, and then click Add Friend, and there it will show you your own friend code. If you could DM that to me. Oh, you think music's still a little loud? Yep, I will get that down a bit more. I usually like music high, speech middle, and effects down lower. Like, it's not enhancing my experience of a game because there's a big explosion, you know? Yeah, thank you for the feedback. Yeah, Soul, can you get me your code? However you feel like doing it, you could DM me here. I'll just open... Okay. I know you've been wanting to get in the Shiny Adoption Club for a bit, so I'm glad we've got all my main regulars like just absorbing these guys. I noticed that there is an occasional flicker of somebody in a spacesuit in the background. It's quite effectively, I guess, just intriguing. Like, you see that and you're like, well, is that me? I could play in story mode so we don't have to do combat difficulty, but of course that's not really me. Should I start playing and we can we can like switch back to the trade, or would you think that would be too interruptive? Also, does anyone know what New Game Plus does? I'm not sure what happens with that. Hello, Max! Yes, I'm starting Prey right this second. I was just contemplating what the New Game Plus might be. I'm gonna hit New Game and we'll just sort of see how it's going while we're sorting out the trade on the side. Oh, you get bonuses from your previous run. Fair enough. Alright, difficulty.
Thanks for your trust and support, my dear partner. I couldn't have made it this far without your help.
Ah, a subscription. Thank you, Max. Thank you very much. My goodness, 5 months. You tried to DM it to me. Okay, wait a sec. I have to double check.
Something tells me we're going to get along splendidly.
Hey, Sugar! Hey! I didn't have you've been here before. I was like, that's my friend. Where the hell are my DMs? Where did you send it, Soul? Did you send it through Twitch or like did you try to use Discord? Where did this happen? I will find it. You tried in Discord. I didn't. So I don't see anything. Like it hasn't said you have a suggested message. Hang on, I'll find you. For some reason Twitch was evil and made me unfollow you or something. That's weird. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you've rectified it. Thank you. Let me see. Where are you on Discord? I'm just gonna make sure we have a DM going. There you are. Okay, Soul, it says you aren't accepting friend requests. Can you try and friend me and we'll come back to it? I will also... I will put the claimed across the Pokemon because it's been spoken for and we will continue. Yeah, just send me a friend request. We'll get this with this done. I'm going to leave difficulty on normal. I don't know what the balancing will be like. Survival mode... not recommended for inexperienced players. Well, technically I am inexperienced. I do like survival mode, but it doesn't tell you what that actually means. Oh, is it? Oh, it activates all of these. Okay. New traumas? Oh, like physical traumas. Suit damage causes air leak. Ah, just like Outer Wilds. All right. Well, we'll do it with it off to begin with. They cannot be changed beyond this screen. Like, there is one game. This is Inner Wilds. Yeah, Keys, I absolutely adored Outer Wilds. I streamed it a couple of months ago. It was a fantastic experience. It left me I'm not going to say a different person, but it left me knowing more about myself. Let's go with that. Good shout. This is not an easy game. Ooh, I mean, I do like a challenge, but when I'm new to something, I usually just go absolutely flat out normal. It left your AO3 account one fanfic heavier. I can't really deny that. Oh, you had it blocked off for bots. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Keys. It's one of your favorite games of all time. Yeah, it was like an iconic streaming experience, and I was really lucky to have some great people in here making fun of me for crashing my ship in so many ways. There's a few clips I have of that, if that's that interests you. Oh, hang on, I have a command. Wait a second, I prepared for this. If I put in There you go. Look, it works. Look, I have a chat command to show where my VODs are. I just remembered that. Yay! Okay, so there is one game which I played through one time, and then I went back and did like a challenge playthrough on the hardest difficulty with every survival mode engaged. That game was Fallout New Vegas, and I had a really, really good time. But that is let's see how it feels first, and then if I want to, you know, do it in a much more stressful way, I might do. But that would be like on my own time. Let's just do a normal. I'm gonna be kind of, you know. Oh, it's giving Fallout 4 intro. Oh, I was selecting them. I thought they were just like showing off for me. I thought I pick your flavor. Holy shit, her eyes just went red. Okay, so I don't know anything about this game in any sense, except I saw like on the blurb it said you are name of guy. And in all the promo stuff and from the name of guy, I thought you just played as a male character who had a name and maybe a personality. So the fact that you can actually choose a different character is kind of not what I was expecting. I thought you would just be launched in as this guy. Why does her eye keep going red? Did they both do that? That's... Huh. Well, I suppose, I was just gearing up to be playing as, you know, Scruffy McSpace dude. Their name's Morgan. Okay. I was expecting to have to adjust to I am a man, but I guess if I can be female, then Mr. Prey or Ms. Prey. Entering my apartment. I thought this was a horror game. This is ideal. I can't believe it. I have an apartment. The future is incredible. Most horrors start at home. Oh no. What does my apartment look like?
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
I'm not even in space. I have a real apartment on a real planet.
Hey, Morgan, wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Oh, look, there's UI doing everything. One of your favorite game intros. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I just the name. Maybe I was Mr. Prey, but now I'm Ms. Prey, and that's why I have a TranStar uniform. Is this my closet? Oh, red envelopes. Oh, one of those fun, like, postcards of where you've been. Yeah, sorry. Instead of looking at, like, the wide apartment as a whole, I just immediately go to the closet and try to check out what was in the tiny little... 6 screens? Is that what we'll be doing in 2032? N equals R times FP times NE times FI, or FL times FI times L, with what looks like rain behind it. Interesting. It looks like they look like elemental whatever the hell they're called, but I don't think those are elements that I know of. All right, let's climb. I'm a cat actually. Hey, World War One pasta! Yeah, everyone seems to really like this, so I've been looking forward to it for a while. Can I? Okay, I can't use my sellotape. There is a bottle of wine, and Morgan Yu, and that's my password apparently. Because box of pizza. Take a burnt circuit board, and some used plastic tubing. Perhaps these will come in useful when I am stranded in space or whatever the hell. Oh look, this moves. Oh, they have AI. Oh man. I'll assume it was generated using more understandable means. Neuromods should only be administered by certified TranStar technicians under controlled conditions. Remove from vacuum sealed container. Press rubberized eye cup firmly against the bony orbit of eye socket. Keep eye open. Okay. Let's take some more wires. Why not? I just love accumulating items. This artwork is interesting. This is all kind of referring to what looks like natural processes, but it's also slightly weird. It looks very aged. Ms. Prey pocketing a bunch of scraps on their way to work. Encyclopedia of Food Science and Cooking. TGase, a naturally occurring enzyme in plants, animals, and bacteria. Imitation crab meat and fish balls. Meat glue. Okay, is that real? Is this an actual cooking tip? Snacks. I had imitation crab once when I was in America, and I had fried rice, and the meat was imitation crab, and I just sat there like, but what is it? It's an imitation of crab, and it was crab-like, but what is it? Wine for me. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the age of the neuromod. What was that really, really bad opening line of a book where it was like the elf going, haha, all the orcs are dead, and the guy who wrote it was going around Twitter trying to shit on other writers. Carry leverage 3. Skype King pomegranate and some green tea. Every morning I get up and I remove everything from my fridge so that I'm ready to start the day. Let's turn that off. It's morning. We don't need that. Okay, it's gonna fill my apartment with gas. How do I? Oh no! How do I turn my sink off? It's just pollock or white fish mixed together. It was just a whole new world. Like I've never been. I don't often eat normal crab, but then seeing imitation crab, I was like, what? How do I handle this? I like how it's prompting me to climb on every counter in my room. These are actual like cooking books that don't seem to have much relevance to the game, which is fun. Oh, that's the guy who just called me. Is that me? I think that's me. Climb your furniture. Okay. Oop. This is I don't know if it's a what do you call like the attic apartment, like a studio apartment? It looks like it's the very, very top of an industrial building. Like the ceiling does not need to be this high. There's also a ventilation shaft thing, which is a very American concept, which is conspicuously up there, which is either hinting that this is like a pretty good apartment but not the best, or perhaps I will in the future have to do like clambering through ventilation shafts, maybe even to get into my own room. I thought that's a mirror. I thought it was a TV. Why would I think you'd have a TV in your bathroom? God, I wish my shower was this big. Wow. Oh. Various necklaces? She's got it all. Does Ms. Prey? Monday, March 15th. That's my friend's birthday. 2032. TV to on. Game control! Okay, I'm not going to read every book. Anything else? Yeah, Sugar, I know. I was like, oh yeah, future game, space travel. And then you think 2032, that's like next week, actually. Wait, is the controller zany? Let me see. That looks like every controller. It's just kind of edgy gamerized. This is good. I really like just sort of looking around my apartment. Unfortunately, the door is jammed, so I can't get out there. I'd be so claustrophobic if I couldn't open an outside door in my living space. Kind of trapped in just the one room. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, it is sharp looking. And it does look like it would suck to hold. It's 7 years away. Let's not think about that. Okay, so we've got some ads. We've got a very big tower, which... Sorry, isn't that the Tesla logo? Can I zoom in? That's the Tesla logo, isn't it? I mean, it's not like I look at it very often. So... maybe it isn't. They've got that quintessential futuristic sci-fi noir, Blade Runner, smoke pouring out of buildings. Love to see it. Oh, that's like a known bridge, right? Isn't that like a bridge that I can't remember the name of? This doesn't really look American to me, like current America. Yes, I know it's a bridge. Is that a bridge in real life? We're in Detroit. Oh God, because it does look Golden Gate-esque. If we are on Earth, that looks like a hint that we are in... where's the Golden Gate Bridge? San Francisco? But, on the other hand, I don't think San Francisco has mountains like that. I could be wrong. I haven't been there. I just... Oh, hey, look, birds! I think that's birds. That's a lovely touch. Sorry, it's a lovely scene. I'm just really enjoying it. I've been walking around my apartment for half an hour. Let me check Discord real quick. Okay, I think Soul Relevant can message me now. Should be able to. So yeah, go ahead and try and send me another message. Hello, Supreme Mr. Bean! You're in San Francisco. That's not real. Can I manually save the game? Yes, I can. Let's just make a save right now. Okay. Look at this snazzy UI. that's so... This reminds me a little bit of how Starfield looks. And I didn't want to say that because that's like an insult, but it does slightly. Get in the helicopter on the roof to go to work? Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's that fish. Where's Radrosh? Radrosh, look at this, the fish. The other day we were going like insane in a call together trying to figure out what the name of this fish was. It's the exact fish. I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of it was. It was the yellow band, something yellow banded something. I can't believe it's the same fish. Okay, it's a bit filthy in here. Someone has... Oh. Wait, what happened here? Let me see. Scuff marks. Scuff marks crossing over each other. It looks almost like a couple of people had a fight. And then they go into this room here. I'm not leaving anything unexamined. Sorry, what was that noise? Deduction skills. I'm taking every single atom of what's going on. Oh, it's just you. Okay, sorry, you're a bit loud. Water pressure issues being resolved. We apologize for any inconvenience. Just knock on everyone's door. Hey there.
Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you.
Yeah, thanks.
These things can be tricky, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I thought she would have something to say other than go to your objective. 45th floor. Oh, I might need to check. I might need to put a sprint button on. We'll see. Surely there's nothing I need to... My floor. Surely there's nothing I need to sprint from. The girl is like, bitch, get to work. I wonder what my job is. I couldn't really read the newspaper clipping. I'm not sure if you were meant to. Nope. Woof. That's a very quiet helicopter. Echelon residential tower. Can we... I won't say that. I don't want to say anything actionable. It's empty. It's just a pickup for me. Driverless.
Ms. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way.
It's like a taxi.
Transtar facility is just a short hop.
Okay.
78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Thanks. Sphere distribution. Final Fantasy X-2 mentioned. Oh, hey there, Blue Gentleman. Oh, this is great. We've got all my regulars. Oh, I love that garden on the roof of that place.
That's a nice view
That's
on
brilliant,
the bay
yeah.
there.
Yep, what a great view. It's almost like... No, I shan't say. Yay, Arcane Studios, yay! That is really clever. That's great. They should replace one of the beaming ad boards with, like, from the mind of Mr. Arcane. Oh, my foot's tapping! Thank you for the hint, Sugar. sorry, it was Ragros giving me the hint. Yeah. Why would you? That's the title of the game. Why would you even look down when you've got all this to look at? You know the game is very sure of itself when it's introducing itself
Here
like
we are,
this.
Ms. Yu. Mind the
That's a
glass
good
on the way
sign.
out. Good
Like
luck
if
to you.
it was if the game wasn't so good, if it was a little bit mediocre, if it didn't really pull its weight, doing a sequence like that would feel so awkward. But given that everybody says this is fantastic, I'm gonna assume that all of that was deserved. They can just bask in telling you for like 2 minutes what game you have
Hello,
purchased.
Dr. Yu.
Hello.
I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator.
You look like a metronome. My parents will be looking at more feet. Okay. Okay, I am going to take one quick second. I'm going to do my trade with Soul Relevant so we can make sure this isn't missed during stream. We are currently doing our Pokemon giveaway, and I'm going to attempt to type some random letters and also keep everyone say something at the same time. Sorry, it's very difficult because these letters are completely random. There we go. If anyone hasn't been here before, every single stream I have one shiny Pokemon that is available to be adopted by any viewer who uses the points redeem. And today it was redeemed by our good associate Soulrights, who I am going to now trade his Pokemon to him. Go ahead and get Pokemon Home open if you could. I am initiating the trade now. I'm not sure what even happens on your end, but I am doing it. There we go. Now let's find The one that was randomly selected earlier. Make sure it's the right one. Yep. And it is being traded to you. Do I have a set schedule? Yes, I do a variety game, which is this one, on Tuesday evenings and Friday evenings. Fridays, it's a few hours before the Veggie BL Tale stream, so I can raid on into them. And I try and do like different types of different genres, things that I want to play, but we'll bounce around. Like we do a lot of puzzle games, but now I'm going to integrate some other stuff. And then Sundays we do a Sims 4 long play where we go back to the same family that we've been with for a few months, and I let the Twitch chat control how we play with them. So if that sounds interesting to you, do come along on Sunday. That's a couple hours before Bad Game Bingo, so we raid into them as well. There we go. Soulwright has sent me an Eevee, which incidentally is my favorite Pokemon. And he now owns a shiny Larvitar. So I hope you have fun. Oh, thank you, Keys. Yeah, so that is what we do every stream. If you are the first person to redeem the shiny Pokemon, I will trade it to you live. It is a real Pokemon that I caught myself, and it goes through home. So once it's in your home on your phone, you can send it into any valid game that it exists in. So if it's in Scarlet Violet, you can send it to Scarlet Violet. You can use it in the game. It's a real Pokemon that you can just do whatever you want with. That's the fourth one we've rehomed. We also did Shiny Hoppip, a Chimchar, and...
You have a
what was the other one?
appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
I forgot what Pokemon, Rainbow Dragon... Oh yeah, the Swablu. So we've done a Shiny Hoppip, a Swablu, a Chimchar, and now a Larvitar. No, don't send me one of my shinies. No, it would defeat the point. I'm trying to get rid of them. I've got so many. More scuff marks. What can we... Sorry, I'm choking on excitement. It's really preferable if you send me an unwanted Pokemon that I don't need to think about finding house room for. Orientation. Oh, look, it knows who I am. Oh, so we went to the Tesla building. Oh God. So that is Transtar's logo. Hi, it's my first day. Hi, Alex. Hello.
Hey, you don't look terrible in a transfer.
It feels like I just
uniform.
stepped way too
How's
close.
your eye? Still red?
Yeah, I
I
saw
know
that.
the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a you family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural.
Wait a minute, isn't my name Morgan Yu? Is
Don't
this my
overthink
dad?
it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands.
Are you my
We'll be
dad?
in orbit next week. I promise.
Okay, sends you
They're ready
Menefee.
for your sister in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
It's my brother! Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's such a rude thing to say to somebody. He
Dr.
looked a
Yu.
lot older than me. I'm sorry. Oh, I read that already. Look at me. Can I speak to this guy? Hello. Hi. What do you do? Okay, fine. I'm going. They did a good job of making that seem like slightly unnerving.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks
Are
like
you
we
evil?
have some tests to run through today.
This is
Probably
exactly
not
what they
the
would
kind of thing you're
introduce
used
someone
to,
who
I
is
imagine,
evil
but
by.
Trust me, you're going to do fantastic.
That was a bad
All good?
sentence.
Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut.
Are you ready for some
Okay?
fucking tests?
Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready.
So you're this is like, can you play video game? Carry with enter, drop with enter, or throw it with mouse 1.
Wonderful. That's... You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B, then.
The hardest tests known to man. Maybe it was the lab coat. Maybe I'm just being biased against people who wear lab coats. Wait, was that Bellathor?
Okay, Morgan. Listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
Okay. Oh, I've knocked the chair over, so I can't use that. Sorry, Ride why did you mention Bellathor? Oh, this is so unnerving. The fact that there's weird dark science going on. And there's 2 guys just like staring the hell at me.
The red button starts the test.
I know. Hide? Well, there's nowhere. There's literally nowhere to hide. I'm hiding behind this chair.
Any synaptic register at all? No? Well, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
Let me out. You're doing great, Sweaty. This is like a completely understandable tutorial, hidden tutorial, but at the same time it feels so patronizing.
Natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just
Do I have to press the button?
Press the red button when you're ready. I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
What was that?
Morgan, we're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
I'm blown away, actually. This is such good pacing. They are keeping me from feeling like anything good is happening. There's time pressure, but you know nothing really wrong is going on, and they're constantly making it so you don't really feel comfortable.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it.
So they're clearly supposed to be just regular guys at work, but at the same time they haven't explained anything that they're doing.
Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front
I'm going to
of you.
reiterate my
I'm going to show you a series of questions.
comparison
Pick the answer that makes the most sense to
to
you.
Blade Runner.
Press start on the screen when you're ready.
Because this is very similar to the opening of Blade Runner in a sense.
Whenever you're ready, Morgan. Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
Oh.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
Yeah? Did you write these questions or not? Oh my god, the trolley problem? Sure.
Good. Next.
Sure, I'll engage in the trolley problem. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him onto the track would stop the train. So the trolley problem, but with a little bit of bigotry in it. Fine.
Almost done.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. Push the fat man again. Oh god, that's Oh, very good. I'm gonna say do nothing on this one.
Interesting.
Try figuring that out,
Well
eggheads.
done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... Is my coffee? It's empty.
Oh my god!
I did see that. I did see the thing go into his cup. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, it's addicted to coffee now.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Yeah, I didn't expect
Good
this
morning,
stuff to
Morgan.
happen before, like, we were
Today is
in
Monday,
space.
March
I don't know
15th,
why.
2032.
I thought it was going to be the essential, like, hi, you're on a ship, stuff's gone wrong. So it's already given me some interesting, unexpected twists. I've just realized this is... What is that she's using? Is that a kind of like a phone, or is it a control? Alright. That was the same day, right? Yeah, March 15th. My friend's birthday. It's all good, it's Monday again. So, is this Outer Wilds? How do I... Okay, that opens my inventory. So there's nothing in my inventory. So nothing that I just did actually happened. But I can take these things again. Oh, I've got 6 emails. I didn't even know. Oh. What? Oh, hey, Nezumi. What would have been in my email if I had remembered to log in previously? Would there have been stuff in there? Would that have been in there? I should have remembered. I saw it and then I didn't do it. Okay, let's grab my food. Was there anything else I picked up? Oh, let's take this wine, of course. Congrats. So, I'm trying to piece this together. We can't read this. A paper named The Courier has a picture of us. There were just normal emails in there. Okay. I mean, that does make sense. Well, I don't even want to use my shower now that I know there's some kind of tentacle bastard on the loose. But I suppose the more pressing issue is that whatever I did appears to have not actually really happened. What was that noise? I didn't get the phone call. Oh, okay, maybe it's not real. I didn't get the phone call that I got the first time. Fish still here? Yep, fish is still good. Normal appointment noises. Okay. That's... Oh, it's a square. That is way out of the way for me to press. I need to put that on something else. Optinos. Controls. What am I gonna put? Oh my god, sprint needs to go on something. Let's try that, and then torch can go on there. Oh god, backspace. Where's backspace? Okay. Patricia? What happens to these people? Alright, well I got a wrench. And I've got an incoming
Hello,
call.
Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
No shit. I don't think I am safe. January's voice actress sounds familiar. So... Oh yeah, like very, very Bioshock of them. Oh, that... Oh no, I've got a status effect. Oh no. How do I see that? There's something about January's voice that's bothering me. I was about to say, yeah, it's someone I recognize. I know the actress. However, we did see... Oh yeah, they're kind of related, aren't they? I did see that one. I read something about generating voices, so maybe January's voice is bothering me because it's not a real person. I thought that the bar underneath was like how long until the wall breaks, so I kept hitting it, but it was in fact how tired my arm was getting. Alright, so I'm just interested in how both things could be real. Because previously there was like a whole section like right here in the building, and now it's gone. Well, this should be breakable. Aha! It's a simulation.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
February 22nd, which would have been about a month ago. Sorry, 3 weeks ago. Does this imply you never used your balcony? Well, okay, I can't really figure out what's going on right now. I don't have enough information to know whether I was just in a simulation just then, or if I've always been in a simulation. Okay, sorry, check the computer. Oh yes, of course. Utilities. Oh fuck. Misclicked. Pigeon test.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Well, it really was, that was a cool intro. Oh, I nearly forgot. How do I go back? Back. Emails. I'm sorry, Sugar is like tripping over themselves to make sure I see the emails. I'm sorry. Okay. The move to extend with a direct request from both Alex and Morgan. Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting your ability to get any useful results. The long-term damage you're likely inflicting from the constant neuromod installation and removal. Oh god, my eye! So the incident was real, apparently? How do you say that? Her emails. HR emails. How do you say that? I haven't seen much Homestar Runner. I know of it. Muz Elazar. God, I wish that was my name. He's currently being treated in the trauma center and is in a critical but stable condition. That sounds like a lie. I mean, there was a dead body over there. Wait, did they... Okay, so this is obviously kind of Truman Show-esque. Did they employ a real person to be the maintenance person in my fake apartment or what? How much of that was real? Was there a real apartment or was it always fake? Soundstage rules. So it mentioned on the email that I was one of the people who said we should run something indefinitely. So this wasn't them keeping me captive. This was something I was involved in. My brain just shut down. What's the word for when you elect to do something and consent to it? The helicopter ride, Looking Glass. Hello? Volunteer, sure. Why did it just show me this? The Hephaestus Heffy Twist and Loop Handle Wrench. Bioshock mentioned. Shush, wrench time. Okay. Maintenance personnel. Use milk. Yeah, okay. Hold it for a charge attack. All wrench attacks will drain stamina. Okay, why did it show me that now? Looking Glass sequence should only be reset in the overlooking control room. Make sure to clear the rooftop of any stray objects during the simulated flight. Return the helicopter to its ready position after being so. I like how Truman Show it is. This machine doesn't look very friendly. I can't use the emergency phone. I've now got a health bar. Oh my fucking god, what is that? Oh my fucking god, hey. Hey, look, hey. Hey, come fuck this. Sorry. We are doing brain stuff. The safe code is non-local, superliminal. Well, it's not the worst fake whiteboard in a fiction I've ever seen, you know. They can't all be the whiteboard from The Quiet Place where they wrote like a mind map that said aliens and then they can hear everything and then a bunch of other exactly the same. Okay. Debriefing safe. You should always leave your password attached to your screen so that things like this can happen. A reminder about company password policy. Haha. That's the same email about this morning. Did you install the correct neuromods? Touch base with Graves and figure out what went wrong. This should be your absolute highest priority. Bad install. We're presuming that's the neuromod I have on. Entire SKU as defective. Oh god, imagine... Oh god, that's horrible! Oh, at least it's got dual audio in there. Computer got... Hang on, I'm turning the volume up for a second. What am I hearing? What was I hearing in here? There is something slamming around. Oh, how did... What? Where was... Okay, I might need that on a different button too. That's a bit too far away. Oh, you gotta head to the gym. Well, good for you. You go and get that exercise. Oh, this thing is following me. I only just noticed. It's probably auto-programmed to detect movement. So we don't know what the code for the safe is. Through the Eye is grim. I wouldn't expect anything less from something in the same vein as BioShock. That wasn't intended to be a pun, but I guess it kind of is. This is just like a real treat, I guess. It's the easiest way to the brain. It is. It's a treat because everything that's happening is so purposeful. I'm standing in here, I can hear a giant clanking sound. And that's just like, it's so simple. I want to find out what the clanking sound is, but at the same time, I'm already worried that it's going to be something absolutely horrible. So I kind of don't want to find out what the clanking sound is, but, you know, it just builds tension. I cannot help but wonder. Okay, so I believe that might be the exit. Let's take some plastic tubing with me. Do not open door. Oh, so that was a way into... Yeah, you know how I said... That's frightening as hell. That looks like eyes from this angle. That's really frightening. The way I was like, the ceiling is so high and it's got this huge ventilation tube. There are apartments, of course, that look like this, but it's more like it's just the size of the soundstage. And I'm just checking, that ventilation shaft isn't real. But they could have made it connect into this room so that they would have some way to like enter this stage if necessary, but that probably would have not been something they needed to do. By the way, sorry, I left it a bit late there. We are about to stop ads, so very quickly, you might get ads. I am going to pause the game while ads are on, and I am going to redirect into the shiny zone. So if you do get ads, we'll wait for you to come back. Don't worry. If you do not, please come and join me while we look at our... I don't know, we'll look at the shiny Pokemon that's already been claimed. I'm very glad that the randomization chose an older one. I've had this Larvitar in there for years. It was one of the... I believe it was a Community Day Pokemon Go from a long time back. So I've just been kind of babysitting it since then. It still says ads starting soon. Girl, sort it out. This leans more on System Shock than BioShock. I'm kind of glad to hear that because, like, if you go System Shock, then BioShock, then this, you know, you're iterating further away from something. But I like it when things go back to what was clearly an influential source. I've heard nothing but good things about System Shock. I mean, isn't it kind of one of the most influential games, maybe... like on a list of all time, not the most influential, but on that list, because there's so much that seems to be drawing from what they came up with in that. The minute one Stephen Russell pull totally sells it for me. Was that Stephen Russell? Which one was he? I couldn't hear it. There's a lot of good about the original System Shock, but don't play it. Don't fucking play it. Wait. Oh, no, you're right. I was thinking of System Shock 2 as, like, my mental reference there. I have the System Shock 2 remake. Was that the one that got remade? I think I've got that on my Steam wish list. Just like, you know, the kind of games where you go, yeah, maybe. And then you put it on your wish list, but you don't really intend to buy it. And you just sort of have it there to look at occasionally. You worked on it? What? Briefly. No, that's cool. Tell us about that. Tell us about it right now. Speaking of shinies, a wholesome moment. I ended up trading over most of my Gen 1 shinies to Let's Go Eevee. because I was playing it with my niece at the time, and I thought it'd be fun if she had a small farm full of shinies. That's really cute, and also that's what I did before they connected. Well, before Pokemon Home even existed, the only way to transfer Pokemon out of Go to anywhere else was to use Let's Go and put them in a park, so you could only do it with Gen 1s. So there are a bunch of shinies that I accumulated, but I didn't want them to take up space in Go because you have to unlock more space with like the currency. So I got Let's Go, I played it, and I just kept funneling Gen 1 shinies into it, and they lived in the park there for like 5 years, and now I've gotten them back out, and they're in the pool that you can redeem them from. So yeah, they just kind of lived in there, in that park, exactly like you had, this running around. I had like 9 shiny Magmar in there. I don't know why I got so many Magmar. Sorry. It was famously a bit in development hell, and you left about a year and a half in. That's still a pretty sizable amount of time. Got credited for my work on the Kickstarter demo. That's so cool! I've got like technically a dev in chat, sort of. That's so cool. If you want to play System Shock 1, play the remake. The original has a UI that's super, super fucking bad. Nah, yeah, if I was going to play something like that, I would look for a remake. No shade to older games, of course, but sometimes there are improvements that are like vaguely necessary. I'm the person who, before playing Baldur's Gate 3, played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and I can't really recommend those games entirely on the basis that the clunkiness of how they work is just a bit too much of a burden on you. Everything else about the game's fine, but just having to use the interface and try and figure out what all the numbers are, it's not that friendly, especially in this day and age now where everything is a lot more faster paced and it kind of slows it all down. But yeah, good thing you were credited for that. It was a short but fun romp through Gen 1. So I'm actually, because I was like getting all my Pokemon stuff in one place so that I had a full pool of all my shinies to give away, I wanted to actually put them all together. I finally transferred the Pokemon I had sitting in Ultra Sun for several years now, which I hadn't moved because I didn't want to pay for the home subscription, but I bit the bullet, did that, yoinked them all out. I still actually do have a 3DS with the Poke Transporter and all that stuff already on it, because I use that to pull all my guys from like the ones I've always had. I just keep them with me. So now I have them all on Pokemon Home, and I was like, well, since I'm already here, like clearing out everything in Let's Go Eevee, I actually never finished it. So I think it's funny that you were like, oh, it was a short but fun romp. I was like 90 hours in and I had 4 badges because I couldn't stop doing like really long chains and wasting tons of balls to get Pokemon with good stats for basically no reason. It's not a bad game. It didn't really work for me and how my brain works, unfortunately. It was just, if you give me a way to generate slightly better Pokemon if you do something, I just kind of get lost in doing the thing too much. I really shouldn't have bothered because it's not like I'm going to keep these guys. So anyway, now I'm going to try and get through to the finish, just so I've finished it. Also, it's a really bad game to get shinies in. Because you can see them in the overworld, but there's no catch guarantee. You can't save and keep a shiny. Getting a chain together to generate them barely works. The mechanics were only like just figured out like a couple of years ago, and it works so differently from what anyone thought. Everyone thought it was like if you build a Pokemon chain up really high, it increases your shiny chance, and that is true, but it only increases it for one spawn. So if you have a chain of like 200 Pokemon, you catch something, the next thing that spawns has a higher shiny chance, but only that one. It doesn't like just continue, which is very weird. So I've only found 2 shinies in that game. It wasn't really a great source of those. But there is one that's going in the pool, so you might end up with it if you continue to visit streams. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat now. This is the first time I've actually had to stop going on tangents. System Shock 2 with a couple of mods is really good. I'm sure it is good. Like I might, it's on my might playlist, but it's also like something I just enjoy seeing on my wish list. More enticed to play the original. I can appreciate what was done for the remake to modernize it. Yeah, sometimes there's pros and cons. I will get caught up in optimizing things and then become frustrated that there's no benefit to it, despite it being entirely my fault. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Hi, David, by the way. That's how it was with Let's Go for me. The game skews rather like a baby version of Red and Blue. It does feel like it's more made for younger children, I realize. But I don't like the catch mechanics. I don't like that the battles are done with the motion controls. And they're done live. I want this to be pure numbers. Just put me in front of something and let the numbers do the talking. Yeah, Arceus is a really good shiny hunt game. I always thought if I just got bored, I could always load that up and just go for some random outbreaks and see what I get. I got my first shiny with my first Pokemon game. A shiny Litten as your starter when you started Pokemon Sun. That's incredible. Do you know how... I'm sure you do know, but that is incredibly rare. Just to turn it on and get a starter on your first as you begin playing. That's probably happened to very, very few people. Yeah, sorry. Let's check back at the game now. So we've the shiny zone has gone back into hibernation. We have already adopted out the Pokemon, but that's just where I go for ads, so we can chat about stuff. Now let me check. How can I leave this area? I thought so. There's one route this way too, and there's also is there anything over here? No, but it's showing me that there's some stairs. Okay, so what is down this way? Actually, I'm gonna save. Just safety. Oh shit! For some reason, this more than anything else creeps me out. What was the back of that? Okay, I need to assign sprint to something. What am I using that I can put sprint on? I like this interface spoiler that tells me I'm gonna have some kind of funky psychic abilities. Oh, I put it on number pad. Okay. And there's my sprint meter. Okay. Smash! Okay, what was this? Does that chair move? No, I'm just being insane. Some sort of futuristic texture that is see-through from the other side. Are you still okay there, Patricia? Yep. Now, it says corpse. That doesn't really give me much hope for the health of the other guy. They said he's in medical and he's doing just fine, but I'm not sure if I believe that. Oh shit! You can actually break it. Why is it playing spooky music at me? Give me the wine, I'm gonna need it. Did you see her face? Well, yeah. I really love this environment. This is really giving the same gut feeling that you get in Portal when you get to go behind the scenes and you realize that the puzzles aren't really puzzles, that you're being observed. And there's kind of like an outer shell. Anyway, anything that gives me the vibes of original Portal is is just, that's what I want out of life. I'll never really experience it again, but okay, that took me all the way around. Okay, sure. Weird sound, wonder what that was. I did hear something like breaking. Wait, wait. That's it. Thank you, Supreme Mr. Bean. That is what I was trying to articulate. And you said it better than I did. No more smoke and mirrors. The fact that you know you've gone behind the curtain. And this is early in, so the curtain wasn't particularly obtuse or anything, but it's still a really cool feeling. Now, I'm just turning the volume up a tad there because there is a kind of grinding sound. Anyway. So yeah, I was just establishing this is my apartment. I went out of here. This is part of the sound stage. And this wall can like turn. So it can be there or it cannot be there. And then it leads out to this area. And then this was the lift that I got in to go to the roof. Yeah, there's the same one. So oh my god, wait. Wait, there's an actual helicopter? Well, how does this work exactly? Alright, hang on. What happens if I pick this? It plays soft elevator music. Alright, let's go in. Actually, you know what? Is there a quick save button? I just want to know what the button is because I do want to hammer that quick save. Quick loot. Quick select. Keypad. No. What is there a button for quick save? Oh yeah, I know this wall swivels around. Which means they could close off that and then open this part and then it would lead into the lift like it did during the opening. My floor is manufactured not just in game but narratively as well. Yeah, it's just my floor. Just for me. Oh! Wait a sec, what? Wait, what made it do that? It's just moved. So that this was was it just scripted to do that? Oh, the elevator button did it. This is so cool. It's like a playable. I know that the main story isn't probably about all this, but this is like playing the Truman Show, and I just really like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to press escape and then quick save for now, unless there's a dedicated button. Tenor? Is that you? Hello? Oh, that may have been what the crunching was. Oh, it's the recording from the pilot to tell you that the pilot wasn't real. I wish it was Tenor. I bet he'd be helpful in this situation. Everything about the intro world has a 100% has in-world justification. They're just delicately peeling back every layer of it and going, yep, that too. Yeah, so it is really cool to see that every single bit, hello, of what I just did was this. Why does this need to go up and down? Is that Russian? All games would be improved with a tenor cameo. Alright, so the testing room is now off limits. Yes, I've read that 3 times now. Which means that I have to go into the area that the personnel were in. Oh god, a med kit? Oh. What does this say? It's just blue screens. We fixed it. We fixed the problem. Scene selection. Authorized scene transition times. like, you know, a video game. When subject, Morgan Yu is inside the elevator during maintenance operations between runs. So there's a big... I return with grilled cheese. Is that the name of your Larvitar now? There is quite a big difference in how this comes off, because unless I misunderstood that email before, I think it said that I was one of the people who insisted we do continuous testing. Oh, look, I know that animation from BioShock. So it seems like the context for all of this, although it is creepy and, you know, you're like, oh my god, they were watching me do all of that, the whole thing was a simulation. I think it just said that this was, like, I consented to do this, which changes the feel of this whole thing. Like, obviously it's still creepy because it's all gone wrong, but it's definitely different if you've noticed that. If in fact that was the right thing that I noticed and I didn't get that wrong. It may be that I misunderstood what I read just then, and I am in fact just a poor pawn in this.
Typhon Cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Whose voice is that? It's fine, there's just 2 chairs. Alright, hang on a minute. Context clues. Oh, hey. Oh, is it being me? Is it being me? That's so cute. Hey. Can you jump? Close. It's trying to be a person, isn't it? It's trying to stand up and be a person like me. Okay, so this is clearly a reversal of the beginning. This is swapped over. Oh man, these things look cool. It's being a person. So originally I was in the testing room and all the scientists were out here telling me to do stuff, and we were moving section to section. And then when they got here, the thing came out of the coffee cup. Are you asking who's January's VA? Yes, I am. I've definitely heard her before, and it's bothering me, and I want to know. So now in the presumably real life instance I'm in now, the specimen is in the testing rooms, and I am outside. Which puts me in the position of having, you know, free reign. This thing seems to be trapped. Which is a really good way to introduce a monster, isn't it? Because they're doing the opposite of what you'd think. Oh shit. Oh shit. It can actually get out. Oh shit. That's not good. I was about to say, they've introduced it to us in a way where it's safe. So we are free to look at the monster and absorb its mannerisms and stuff without feeling too threatened. And then it broke the glass. Well... it's not smart enough to realize... oh, okay. Well, I can give myself boxes, so at least I've got that going for me. I hate how they move. I like it. It's clearly being a mimic, and it's unnerving. But like it's trying its best, you know? Yeah, Sumali, Montana. Okay, I don't like how it kind of peered around the side that way. Why am I like groaning in pain by swinging this thing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what you wanted. Did you ignore how it seemingly killed a man? Okay, hang on. Why are you saying seemingly? We don't know if that was the one that killed him. That one could have been completely innocent. Yep, that's the one about this morning again. Oh. Requested all orders to go through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Pending a psych evaluation, Alex indicated he doesn't want any more surprises from me, nor do we. Granted, Morgan had forgotten everything from the last test as expected, but the aggressive response to the same set of testing criteria was clearly a departure. My recommendation is we need to start charting personality drift before future tests, in debriefings, and within the test itself. So that's the reason why they were doing these tests on me. It was to establish a kind of baseline personality level, because something weird is happening to me. Now give me a second. I'm just going to look up that voice actor's name. Sorry, I have a thing. I need to know which voice actor did stuff when I hear them, and it bothers me if I can't remember why I've heard them. Give me a second. Oh my god, she was in Space Channel 5. I kind of have a friend who was in Space Channel 5. That's one of the tiny little claims to fame. The CSI, the video game. No, come on. What do I know you from? Mass Effect 3. It's Marjorie. It's Marjorie Delacroix and Saida, but mostly Marjorie. That's what it is. I had to establish that. I knew the name Sumali from something. The dude is supposedly in the hospital. That's why I say seemingly. Yeah. Like, they're clearly lying about that. So yeah, he was seemingly killed. So apparently there is something I can unlock that allows me to just carry this shit around. Oh my god, yes! Crumpled paper! Absolutely. 6 degrees of separation. Well, it's more like 2.
Alex.
Yes?
Simmons?
Oh, that's not me. Why do I keep thinking I'm Alex?
We have a problem. What about Morgan? She's alive. Sedated. Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Didn't I hear that already? I know I heard him say clean it up. And they're deferring to him. Is Alex, like, in charge of this? Anyway, yeah, that's like, if someone was like, who's the most famous person you know, I'd probably be like, I used to hang out with a guy who was in Space Channel 5. Among other things, but Space Channel 5 is like the funniest one to say. I didn't even ever play it, I've just seen clips. Oh, even Above. Above was simulation glass too. That thing sucks the soul out of his body, but it's probably fine. Space Channel 5 is some British thing. No, it's not. It's anime. Look it up. Yeah, I feel like I should climb over this. No. Decontamination. I was like, who's decontamination? Yes, the game with Ulala. I didn't actually play it myself, but a lot of people since, you know, the days that I knew about it, a lot of people often mention it like, oh yeah, I like that game. Okay, so we've got another corpse. It looks kind of fucked up. Also has a wrench. I'm taking that for some reason. Simulation scene. Locales, Earthside, Echelon to Transstar 8-1. Hey there, Ariana! Dreamcast game, was it? I didn't know that. Server status, okay. Ooh! Oh, you can actually like tell it to do the scene. There's so much going on here. This is still the tutorial. Okay. Let me in. I want this wire and plastic tubing for some reason. Smash. Okay. What just happened? What just happened? Oh my god, there's like a pixelated effect in the glass. Oh, there's one here. Where did you come from, eh? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? I didn't see you anywhere. Okay, bye. I think it's fine. Yeah, you could climb over this. I don't know if there's any reason to. Oh, I missed some bottles of wine down there. Oh well. Oh look, there's objects. Well, I don't think I want to try and figure that out. Let's go through decontamination. I'm sure it's fine. Ah, okay, so that's how they're becoming more of themselves.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
Okay, Marjorie. Thank you. Just get some air. Sippies. Locker. Oh, something we don't know about yet. Free shoes. Oh my god, what is... This looks so cool. This is... Oh my god, my brain is exploding. The fantastic mahogany mid-century... I don't think I've ever played a game that did this aesthetic. Like, not BioShock exactly, but this office. It's so good. It just looks really neat. Copycat spooky action. You know it's BioShock inspired, not because it's the same aesthetic, but because they've used something so recognizable in part of the game like that. Like BioShock wouldn't have been anything without the beautiful Art Deco architecture. Bellamy's taken data related to mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research department. Get out to the trauma center and grab the key card to the cabin off his body. Sorry to be morbid, but Alex will lose his shit if someone finds that data. When was this sent? After the whole situation occurred? Oh, Patricia's on the floor like usual. Names of everybody, I guess. Don't do that. I do love a tasteful wood panel, it has to be said. Use different approaches to overcome challenges and enemies. You can get past the locked door by searching for the key card or finding an alternate path. I kind of wish they didn't do that. I kind of want to actually interpret the game environment on my own. Without being stopped and had things told to me. Ooh. Fortunately, this is the only time they do it. Okay. That's funky. It was sent to the guy who just got mimicked. Hacking 1. Okay. Yes! More crumpled paper. Mine. The human eye. There's a lot of eye-related paraphernalia. The brain? Show me your emails. Okay. The white paper by Alex and Morgan. That's me. Gaining a new skill from a neuromod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. It's impossible to separate the changes the mod makes from normal memory formation. So if I want to strip the neuromod that makes you play piano, like Gustav Liebner, it'll reset your brain back to the moment before you first installed it. Right, so skills in neuromod are compound with your own brain. In order to lose something you've given yourself, you have to lose everything you know back to the point before you put it in. They wanted Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromods. That means going way the hell back, hence the apartment sim. User dedicated to their science is all I can say. Right, so I was clearly quite involved in this organization. They're deferring to Alex, my brother, as, I think, the boss. I don't know if we've heard of anyone higher than him. But they're also saying that he and I wrote the white paper, so we may have been the same level. And then, in order for me to be the best test subject, they stripped out tons of my memories to put me back before I ever had any neuromod. And then they started messing around with me in a simulation. Hello, Soul Waspman! How are you doing today? Right, this is the thing you have to hack. Alice Aiken, Neural Map Specialist. This is Caleb Hawthorne with a funny spelling. Employees must sign in. God, this looks so good. It's just so nice to look at. Cool chair too. Where'd you go, huh? Ow! Oh, he's hiding. Aw. I am losing some health. Oh shit, another one. Ah! I wasn't even looking at my health, I was looking at my energy. Organ. Shotgun shells! Okay, how? Prop hunt. I didn't even realize that it's supposed to be that they're mimics. They're mimicking items. I kind of forgot that they're not coming out of nowhere. They are literal objects in the environment, and I'm just walking past them. Oh, I've got a grid inventory, I just realized. I don't think I need... And I don't need another wrench, do I? I might need another wrench if I had weapon degradation on, but I don't. Okay, you can dismantle it. I'll leave it then. Restores health by 1. Cures fear! Hell yeah. So I can't click to use it. I have to press something. What's the use button for medkits in the overworld? Now you're not a mimic. You were just thrown around just then. Flammability tests cancelled indefinitely. Alex wants to greet Morgan before test. And they don't let you dual wield. That didn't even occur to me, but it would have been funny. Wow. Oh, is this... Wait, who's... The hell's that? Oh, this is Dr. Bellamy, the guy who got killed in front of me, who... Maybe he was like the most in charge guy. The laptop with access to all my school ebooks is broken and I have exams in 4 days. I'm sorry. You are having a tough time with the upcoming exams, I know. I hope you can get access to them some other way. These are the results from today's personality test. I'm seeing some drift over the last few trials compared with previous results. This isn't the first time. I'll let Alex know. And this is that's the one that I answered. Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting our ability to get any useful results. That's to say nothing of the long-term damage we're likely inflicting from constant neuromod installation and removal. Tell me again why we've extended the testing indefinitely. You know I can't divulge names, but there's definitely been a spike in staff from your department reporting instances of acute anxiety. It's much worse with the psychotronics staff. I'm talking to Kelstrup about mitigating some of the stress there, but I'm concerned these are not isolated incidents. Huh. So that doesn't sound like just, you know, things going wrong with tests. That sounds like there is some... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, today is the 23rd of February. Right? The actual date is the 23rd of February, which is what I saw earlier. And the 18th of March was just a simulation date that wasn't real. Oh, shit. I'm kind of bad at this. Ow! There was a thing in the way. Jeez. Just standing here and slapping me over the top of it. I kind of wanted to start breaking coffee cups, if I'm honest. Quick save. Okay, so what did we say about this? I don't remember. Apparently I can unlock it. And there's some... Oh. Hi. Are you doing anything later? Wait.
Keep moving.
Call me. God damn. This is gonna be another game where I don't get scared by anything. Because I'm too into it to be scared. I can't believe this is happening again. Just squats. Just like squats in a hallway. What is this? Oh, is it mimicking what's behind it? Yeah, I was just looking! Ow. I knew it was there. I was just admiring the fact that it was able to mimic, like, whatever the hell this is. There's Veer. Shotgun medkit and a glue canister. Glue cannon. Thank God the character didn't say anything. Otherwise I would have really had to... Oh, okay. Jellifoam lattice organism... Jellifoam lattice organism obstructor. Disables or immobilizes targets without harming them. Can extinguish flames and temporarily stop electric arcs. Can also be used as a climbable platform. That's a lot of stuff. Actually, I'm intimidated. So this is presumably the glue. Oh, there's a guy up there. Oh. Are you dead? You're dead, aren't you? Yeah. What killed you? It wasn't... Okay. Okay, give me a second. I didn't... Is there a way that I can use the scroll wheel to just change weapons instead of bringing up a selection wheel instead? Like Bioshock and everything? I swear I've tried to get past the first 2 hours of Prey like 6 times. Well, so far they've been a really good 2 hours. There's so many things. Quick select, and then using the keypad. It tells you what number the thing is bound to. I don't want to use numbers, I want to use the wheel. I'll just get used to this. Like, opening the wheel should be... Oh, I've got med... Hang on, what is right control bound to? What is that blue blob? I just ate something. Okay, so if I open this window and then trigger right, it uses a med kit. That was a pomegranate. Oh yeah, I remember I picked up pomegranates. I didn't know what they were. Okay, I'll get used to it. What is this? You have to have repair skill and enough spare parts. Hold down the G button until the repair is completed. That will have to be changed to a different button, but I can't repair right now anyway. Second floor. The lift is not working and there's no call button. Do not enter. Okay. And there's no medkit. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. So yeah, I've examined your corpse. I'm sorry, man. That looks bad. Can I go up here? Hello, Natasha. A banana peel, sure. What did happen here? Like, you can see... that person must have been hurt, leaving bloody footprints as they tried to get away. Oh, I think Natasha was up here, climbed using the goo, and then tried to splat them to leave a kind of barrier to stop the mimics. But Natasha has died. And I'm not even sure what from, because it wasn't a mimic death. I wish I had access to climbable goo.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
Now, I'm perfectly primed to trust Marjorie Delacroix. But why would swapping out a fake display mod for a real one be a good way to pass it off to me? I feel like January is not just a code name. I feel like that may be a figment of my imagination. I don't know what this gun does exactly. I'm still... Oh, I can quick fire it. Like, I'm not about to just presume that January is a real person who is here to help me, because this is based on Bioshock. Not based on, but like, it knows that Bioshock exists. I wish I had that shotgun. There was more than one in here. Dirt Skiff was my nickname in high school. Based on the true story of Bioshock. Skill recording room 3. Oh, a map. That's gonna... that does nothing for me. Oh. Yes, I know. I don't want to use a favorites wheel. I want to just skip between different weapons I own. This is... I'm gonna have to figure out how I want this layout to work. Lobby. Oh. Oh, skill tree. Hang on, how does this work? Okay, so I pick up... It's kind of Dishonored-esque. I pick up neuromods, but then I select what I want to buy with them. I would say try disconnecting how this game acts from BioShock. They share a genre and a few good ideas and inspirations, but it's not the same overall. Yeah, I'm not saying like this is the same or anything like that. It was just a joke about how BioShock's really big lasting impression was that the guy who gives you the game instructions turns out to be someone who's lying. That was like the big BioShock thing, the big twist. So given that that game exists in this ecosystem, you can't expect me to trust January, the woman who's like in my ear telling me to do stuff, that's all. Yeah, you're putting Lamborghinis in your knowledge account, but you choose which Lamborghinis. So I've got, let me just check out these trees. Scientist, which is to do with, bypassing security and recovering. Oh yeah, that's the one I've been seeing organs on. Typhon remains. And you can then use them to fabricate neuromods. Bypass level 1 security on computers and robotic systems. Increased effectiveness of medkits. Would you kindly jam this mind niblet in your ear to mutate your DNA? That is what he said, yeah. He did basically tell us to do that. Lift heavy objects and throw objects further. I can see myself just being really bad with trying to throw things. Fix broken grav shafts, fabricators, and recyclers with spare parts. That sounds okay. Boost your physical abilities, skill with firearms, and security tactics. I'm not quite sure what that extends to. God, I could go for a cheeky mind niblet. I want Nando's now. I don't know why. I think it was just that just using cheeky makes me think of it. It doesn't help that the first weapon you get is a wrench. I think a lot of games just kind of go, yeah, haha, remember BioShock anyway, you know? Sorry, I got really distracted there because I'm trying to remember something. I'm thinking about like early game Guild Wars 2 because the actor is the same as the voice for Marjorie. And there was something in there where they say everything you know is about to change, and now I'm just trying to place that quote, that's all. Alright, let's go ahead and get hacking. Oh no. Why would you do that?
Improvisation has always been your strength. You'd be dead if it wasn't.
How would you know
let's
that?
get you to the main lobby.
I'd blame Half-Life for physical tool shenanigans. That too. All I mean is, you know, not necessarily exactly BioShock, but games have a kind of way of just referencing each other. No wonder her eye looks like that. True, the crowbar did do a lot. What would we be if not for the humble crowbar? You're not too bright, I guess, are you? let's grab that organ. This looks like a break room or a meeting room. I'm not sure what happens when I press drink on it, but it doesn't seem to do anything. What is this? Is that a big mirror? And a recorder? I wish I didn't groan from using the wrench. Alright, what happened here? Oh, weren't you the guy who was at the reception? He's got some plant clippings.
Robert? Alice, thank God. No one else is...
Where are you?
Hiding. I'm in the conference room. I can't...
Jesus! You're still in the lab?
I can't get out. There's... What the hell is security?
I don't know what's happening, but Robert, you have to get out of there. Come to the elevators. Someone said we're evacuating. Robert?
Shh. Hang on. Someone's coming.
He sounded kind of familiar too, but I'm not sure. No, that doesn't break. Okay. It's so... I can hear one. I don't know what it is. This feels familiar in a sense, but... Oh God, that's what... Like you were a chair or some shit. That finishing move feels just a little unnecessary. It feels like... It feels like getting to play BioShock for the first time, if I'm completely honest. And that's really cool. It's all fresh and it looks like sumptuously, you know... This is gorgeous. But it feels like BioShock in a way that's also familiar and something that I've really enjoyed before. Excuse me, I'm trying to enjoy the architecture. Okay, bye. No, it's okay. He just wanted to go in there. I thought those were eyes. Does that do? Oh, it gives me 1 health. Yay! Oh, shit me. I feel like I should be able to hold the wrench out to like defend myself. There's another one right there! Not enough circus of values. Walking my horrible slime dog before his 7 hours chair time. It keeps on blindsiding me. I'm not paying attention to the objects in the space because they can be not objects and I'm just literally not paying attention. I need to heal and this isn't the heal menu. I thought I picked up a health kit. Oh, did I not? Oh, I'm boned. No, I have some flowers and some of this stuff. I need health. Like, bad. Yeah, no, if I just... That's not how bathrooms work. Look. I'm in the bathroom. And he's gonna respect that and he's gonna leave me alone. Wait, what? Oh, that's an attention meter! I did not even get that until this moment. It screamed. It screamed. No, I was not going to drink the toilet water. Ugh, okay. Oh, I have no reflection. I have no reflection, guys. This is a reflection, and I'm not in it. Should I be concerned? How that didn't see me, I am not sure. I need some health. I really do. Okay, what was that? Oh, it's okay. It's just like a... Wait. Is that me? Sorry, I'm like looking at the reflection and I thought I saw something. I think it was just a weird way the reflection works. Okay. Give me my inventory. How do I drink shit? I need to eat something. Oh, okay. So I can eat these. I've got multiple wrenches. I've got 6 pieces of crumpled paper. For some reason I have a banana peel. I've got these organs. I love my crumpled paper. It's really the crumpled paper is what's getting me through this. Do you think if you bite off the tip of its leg you can sip the mimic juice? No, I think that's what they're doing to us. They're obviously like sticking their weird straws into people and sipping out all the biomatter they can and then using that to replicate more. So I don't think I should do that in reverse because that would just basically be cannibalism. Alright, actually, before I forget again, I'm gonna make a proper save. There we go. And it is now... biomatter, you say? Almost like, yeah. I'm gonna have a quick ad break, and then we will come back for a bit more because I'm very into this and I want to see where it goes. So, let's run some ads. And I will see you in just a couple minutes. We won't play any more just for now. Run ads. We are swapping screens. We are having a nice break. We are in a safe and colourful and you don't have to worry about things that aren't really things. Except for Ditto, I guess. This is like if BioShock were made by someone who really liked Ditto. Anyway, how is everyone doing this evening? I am really, really enjoying myself with this. Not least because I am quite pleasantly surprised to find that I am not frightened by it. I'm always a little worried that I'm going to be a big baby and I'll be terrified by the scary game. But no, I think the weird creature is really cute. It's just doing its best. I wish I didn't have to kill them, to be honest. I would like it if there was one that you can like befriend, and I don't know. Let's talk about what I can discern about the game early on, because you know it's always interesting. You get into something and the game is going by and you're absorbing the information really quick. And if it's good, you want to get in there and find everything out. So there's only a certain period of time where you can give feedback on the little bit that you currently know. So I definitely have been seeing the references to the fact that I am playing as someone who was quite influential in this business. I am not some kind of test subject who was just being subjected to a simulation against their will. I decided to do that to myself. For what reason, we're not sure. It seemed like we were all just really, really gunning for developing the neuromod, which, you know, goes very easily to explain why I walked up to one and jammed it straight into my eye with no hesitation. You know, in BioShock, it's kind of weird that they give you a syringe and the guy's like, hey, the guy, I mean, oh my god, what's his name? What's the bastard from BioShock's name? He's like, yeah, you're gonna need to mess with your DNA to survive down here. No, the guy on the intercom who turns out to be Fontaine. What's the name he's faking to have? And he tells you, you know, take one and just Atlas, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't remember it. It's like the Vinnie Vincent. That is a guy who would be in a mob, I guess. You know, he's very he's trying to be helpful. He sounds like he's guiding you through it, and he goes, "You're going to need to warp your DNA a little bit, or you won't survive. Just grab that one and use it." And the guy you're playing as is called Jack, yeah, right? I barely remember that because I don't think it comes up much, but he just grabs it and slams it straight into his arm. He seems to know how to do this, and he just goes, "Yeah, okay." And that does make sense because he's actually quite a, let's say, suggestible person. He's kind of an innocent guy. He's only like 2 years old. So that makes sense in context when you think about it. But on the other hand, knowing that I am involved in the operation in which I'm finding myself, it makes a lot of sense that I'm just like, yeah, give me the powers, put them in my eye. Oh yeah, doesn't he say nothing like the first hit of being struck by lightning or whatever it is? Please don't report me. I can't do a good Irish accent. It's real bad. It's real bad. You'd think, but given that I'm kind of like in proximity, I'd be better at accents from the UK, but I'm really not. I think my Welsh is like passable. I wish they were better. Maybe I should practice. What else was Sumali Montano in? She was in that ugly Spyro spin-off, Star Wars The Old Republic, World of Warcraft, Saints Row 4, Elder Scrolls Online as some background guys, WildStar. Anyone remember WildStar? I did actually play that for a bit. Oh, she's actually the Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition for the American accent. I didn't know that because I didn't use it, but that's a pretty big role. Oh, she was in Fallout 4, which would make sense, but I don't remember the role. That's the kind of game they would have gotten anyone in the vicinity to come in for. There she is in the credits for Prey, which may have been a spoiler, actually. She was in The Outer Worlds as well. And Starfield. I mean, I think she's got a genre. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have looked this up. Anyway. No, I'm not mocking the Irish. I'm not. I love the Irish. I'm playing a video game. I nearly forgot for a second. Okay, so I think we've pretty much done investigating the bathroom. Name 3 Irish. What? Who's the guy who? Liam Neeson. Moving on. Have I killed them all now? They did kind of come and chase me down. Got it in one. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so there's clearly stuff up on the second level. Hello there, Bizenboom. That's a fun username. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to leave or if I want to try and get up. Now I do have some kind of gun that you can build walls out of, right? Skill recording room. How do I get in here then? Alright, let's maybe figure out how this gun works. Every mimic in a 4-mile radius converged on that bathroom to beat your ass. Yeah, someone posted my location in the Mimic group chat. They really did. One of them went in here for a bit and I just let him. But presumably he's one of the ones who came out to come find me. Alright, how does this work? Now, I'm gonna need a lot of these if I want to make some kind of structure. Should I do this? Is this a decent idea or not? I've got quite a lot of these actually. Okay, so they only grow and explode if they hit something other than themselves. Which means stacking them is not that easy. It's an sim. If you can find a way to do it, it counts. I forgot it was basically that, yeah. Okay, what if I... Oh, I will actually, like, climb up them. Which is interesting. Okay. Oops, I fell off. Oh, I made a really small one. Okay. Hang on. I'm decorating the lobby. It was overdue. Oh, hey. Neat. Okay. Let's go back to the wrench. My friend wrench. Fabrication. Hacking 4. Okay. This might be something we don't do right now. Spare parts. I forgot it is actually an in-sim, and that's why the learning trees have such a variety, because you're not supposed to do all of that. Oh, this is where the lifts were. So I could jump down, but I won't. I remember reading an interview with the devs where accounting for the goo gun was a hell nightmare of their own making. I was thinking that. I was absolutely thinking... So, I bet somebody said it needs to have like a gimmick gun. You know how 2 seconds into Fallout 4, they're like, hey look, a gun that freezes people. Somebody said we need that and they made them put this in. I don't even know if that stuff's a really good idea. I'm okay without having a gimmick, you know? Jellied eels! I have a new weapon. Knocks out human targets. Typhon are more resistant but can still be temporarily stunned. Robotic devices can be temporarily disabled and ultimately destroyed. Okay. I like how I said, let's talk about where I am right now in terms of understanding the story. And then I didn't say anything. Volunteer quarters. Welcome volunteers. Yay! What was this? I guess that's not related to anything I currently know about. Yay! Alright, so that was me getting the stun gun, and there is another room I need hacking 4 to get into, so that'll be... I'll come back to it. But the fact that it's there means that I must be able to travel, like, kind of at will to get around the place. You know, like I'll be able to fully backtrack to this location. Let me do a quick save. So let me just think about this. What do I glean so far? I was part of this organization. I felt strongly enough about doing this that I made myself the test subject to make different neuromods. And now, we don't know why, but there is some kind of slippery mimic that is multiplying itself. And we also saw a really big version of it. We didn't get much of a look. I would like to see that again. For no real particular reason. Which is all just to say, I'm kind of on the side of the weird alien thing right now. There was no indication that this company is like doing anything good or decent. And the alien is just probably trying to survive. So I think we should hear him out, if I'm honest. Oh, God.
You made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
Okay. Oh, oh dear. Oh. Okay, good, a medkit, thank Christ. I'll hold on to it for a second in case I take more damage. I am in space. Wait. When she said your view of the world, is that Earth? Does she mean that's Earth? Wait, why would I need to use a stun gun on human targets?
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
Okay, so... Not the person on the comms is gonna betray me and is just leading me through the situation to their own benefit. Not the person on the comms is in fact a friend who I should be helping and I can doubt but will ultimately find that he sacrifices himself to save me and deserved my respect. But a secret third thing, the person on the comms is me from the past before I had my memories wiped. Oh, an apple. Duck beer? Do 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 do. What did she say? I was barely listening. So yeah, this answers a few of my questions. Lemon peel. I don't mind if I do. This answers a few questions I had, because one of them was, this is a game about there being aliens and you're in space and you're on a space station and you got to try and survive, but you're in space. And that was like one of the base things I knew and nothing else. And then, of course, we began in the simulation where it pretends you're in some kind of Earth that has the Golden Gate Bridge in the wrong environment. Oh, that's Earth! That's America! That's the moon! We're just, like, right next to the moon. I was scared for a second that this was Earth, but no, there it is. Yeah, so, the Earth isn't barren, that's just our moon. And we're up here. And he's out there. And we're in here. Perhaps who you were in January. You know what? You know what? I bet that's it. Right now it's February. I bet the codename is January because I recorded my own voice a month ago. Where's the caveman? Okay, so... Oh, dead person I missed. Kelly Randolph. She wasn't got by a mimic. She's just dead. So let's think about my active questions. Number one. Why are they using this motif of winged lions? So yeah, the funny thing is, I knew this was going to be in space. It's very obvious. It's billed, it's sold as a space survival adventure. That's like what the game is. And then they started the game by putting us on Earth in a simulation. And for some reason, after we left the simulation, after I knew it was a simulation, I continued thinking that the lab we were in was still where they showed us it was in the simulation on Earth. Despite knowing it was a simulation, in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, why are we doing all of this on Earth? Weren't we supposed to go to space? The crisis is already happening. But aren't we on Earth? Apparently I'm just stupid. Like, clearly. Psychotronics. I thought that said potionomics. Don't mind if I do. Give me 2 HP, please. Yes, hello, sugar. We're in space now. You can't tell exactly when you're in space until you enter the lobby. I could have... Like, there was no reason for me to continue to assume I was on Earth. As soon as you realize you've been in a simulation, everything you experienced in there is forfeit. But for some reason, in the back of my mind, I just sort of had this lingering idea that we were on Earth. Despite that being ridiculous. Hi. Don't worry about it.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Ow. I think I died. What's the difference? Sorry, what? What's the difference with these? Did your gun do anything? That's what I was getting confused about. I was pretty much trying to figure out if the gun was working. It just, I didn't see anything happening in the midst of, like, kind of being worried. What is this? Okay, this opens the menu, and that just loads. Okay. Oh, it auto-saved. Okay, now, give me a sec. I wish I could just click on it to eat it or something. I can open the menu and use a med kit no matter what's happening. Cures fear. Why not? Okay, now I actually do need that med kit. No, 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 use it. No. Sorry, I can't get used to how the controls work there. What I want to do is equip a different weapon, and I keep on like forgetting you do this. Okay, so I've got 600 disruptor stun guns, but they're mainly supposed to be used on technology. The cannon... Oh, they've actually got like stats. I guess this is my best bet.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
That's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. Oh no! I don't have time.
Suit integrity damaged.
Whose voice is that? Sorry, why do people keep saying mustard stations? Who's Richard? Use a suit repair kit. Okay. Oh my god, there's tons. Well, okay. They can just do that, I guess. Alright. What if I just ran back a ways? The only thing I've got that I know does actual damage is the wrench. Don't say these things. It doesn't seem to know where I am, but it's still got 5 pips of alertness. Okay, it's going down. Okay, he's slowly moving away.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Perhaps the true bone obliterating slime monster was mad. Ah!
Vital signs critical.
Whoa! Ow.
Integrity damaged.
Yes, okay. Let me come. Oh. What is this weird little death tune? He was still zapping me. 1v1 me, you Instagram ASMR slime bastard. Alright, if we're just gonna end up hitting it with a wrench, let's hit it with a wrench in. Okay, well now I'm already hurt.
A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminated.
I really do have a pretty big disadvantage here. God, that is so cool. I'm sorry, it really is. I know! Oh, wow!
2030, 2025, 2030, 20.
I'm enjoying this. I'm honestly... Why does it take me so long to die? I'm really enjoying this because this thing is so cool. I'm just really having fun looking at it. Hey! Okay, I didn't even hit it, and it hit me. I'm a little bit unsure about about the mechanics. I'm pressing the button to do a thwack, and the thwack doesn't occur. Okay, fine!
2025. The TranStar Board of Directors is a 20-year instruction. 2030.
It's got way bigger range than I do.
2020, 19.
No, Soul Bossman, shut up. You have no idea. Nobody knows anything. Yeah, it just slapped you, silly. Okay, what if I eat the apple before I do the fight? The goo gun didn't seem to do anything. I could try using the stun gun again, but I should try actually figuring out how it works first. Let's try doing that. Okay, I've got the stun gun out. You have to charge it up and then fire. That's what you do. Ah, okay, there we go. It's stunned. It's just hurting me. It's just straight up hurting me. I may be about to die.
Suit integrity.
Yes, thank you. Why does it, like, do the sound and then you fall down and then the game just keeps going around you? Yeah, the apple is essential to my victory. I need to hang on. I could go back to a save that wasn't, like, right in front of the thing, I know. Let's try using the stun gun properly and then thwack it. Okay, it's kind of difficult.
Attention. Station leaders. It has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
You're right, it does sound like mustard station. It does. What is that voice? Is that you? No, don't reload the stun gun.
Suit integrity.
I know. Okay, so what I was gonna say was, I feel like people were kind of resisting the references to BioShock because, like, no, it's its own thing and it's based on System Shock. The very first thing they teach you in BioShock is stun and hit with wrench, and I just think that's funny. Oh, look, what a big inventory you had. Also, I'm sorry, you were really cool. I wish it hadn't come to that. But yeah, I just like how I should have been able to think of it myself, given... Oh, a used cigar. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I thought I had to break it. Can I have this? Can I have this suit? Is it better than mine? Oh, don't worry, I'm checking everything out. The electro bolt and wrench combo. It was trying to teach you sneaking, but you can't show me a guy and then not have me kill him. Okay, wrong starting point. Also, I do know that there were like 4 of them just outside this room. Hello? I have 20 health. Oh, hi. Is there a button to use medkit in without opening a menu? I forgot I had a flashlight. Presumably it's gonna get dark later. Okay, there isn't. I need something else. Where's G? G, special use, except it's just use anything. I really wish this was more contextual. I'm gonna make it that and see what happens. There's not, well, quick select, there's this wheel. Oh yeah, this is the easier way to do it. I need to open the wheel and then use this. That's health. That's how I do it. Sorry, I'm for some reason, it's just taking me a sec to get used to using this wheel.
1963.
Sorry. Okay.
1963. A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminates with Americans and Soviets working together on a research facility named Kletka. Kletka, Russian for cage, produces the skeleton and core emergency systems of what will one day become Talos 1. 1964. After the attempted assassination of Kennedy and Khrushchev's departure, the U.S. pays for the rights to use Kletka as a testing facility. This period, known as Project Axiom, leads to many advancements in next-generation materials and bioscience fundamental to neural modification. 1980 to 1994. Geopolitical developments result in a temporary hold on Project Axiom. After the unfortunate Pobeg incident, in which 2 research scientists lose their lives, the Kletka facility is decommissioned and cleaned. 2025. The TranStar Board of Directors is established. TranStar purchases and privatizes the Kletka facility with a focus on safety and state-of-the-art upgrades. 2030. Talos 1 becomes fully operational, representing a monument of private space industry. The first neuromod is released, allowing for dramatic enhancement to the human mind and body.
Yeah, I picked up on that. So, like Sugar says, apparently...
1963. Atop 1964.
This is what
After
happens in the timeline where President Kennedy survived the attempted assassination. That's us right now. Right now, there could have been a spaceport that was only just becoming privatized. Do we want this? Oh, look, there he is. In case you didn't get it, he championed this. He is the Golden Lion with wings. That's his. That's America. Okay, like, I don't say this out of, like, just saying things for the sake of it or pretending that games have to be the same, but I like the parallels with BioShock. I mean, who doesn't want another one of those? BioShock is great, and I really enjoy how many things line up with it, like using an aesthetic from a certain time period and, you know, having a well-known guy on a poster and he's got his iconry. What was the so we've now got an active question. What was the Pobeg incident? We may presumably find that out later. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's like a ring. There's a ring around it. It looks so cool. There's all that stuff that got blown out the airlock. There's a galaxy back there. I hope, oh, the Earth is now gone. It's actually like moving around us. I hope the Earth is real and okay and not some kind of, like, this could be a simulated screen. How would we know? Oh no, it isn't, because we see the damage. They couldn't possibly have programmed damage into a simulation. Like, they wouldn't presumably do that, so that's how we know we're looking at real life. The Pope Egg incident. Say less. There's one thing I want to establish here. There is one thing I want to say, like, no smonking. Apropos of, like, nothing, this isn't to do with anything, like, currently going on, but I do want it just to be known that I have not seen the movie Venom.
1963.
And I have no inclination to see it, and there's nothing about it that I find particularly attractive to me in any particular way. I just want everybody to be aware of that before we go forward. I'm gonna quick save again. Alright, where are these bastards? Oh, they're the things, right? They're the random things.
Vital signs critical.
I can do this all day! No, I can't. I'm gonna die before I can get a hit on this thing. There we go. I can't even read that message out, Sugar. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's talk about what the Pope Egg incident might have been. Okay, what if I... Oh, come on. Can I explode that from here? Because that would be really useful. Thanks, Supreme Mr. B. That doesn't seem to work. There's also one there. Nope. It just glops. It's Detroit become glop. Well, that was one of the guys and I hit it, so... I'm dealing with something. Excuse me. Can you give me a second?
Vital signs critical.
How many are there? Oh, one of them didn't die. Well, now I'm dead. I'm not really used to the Glorp gun as a weapon yet. Why do I keep, like, spasming around? Alright, there's a lot of them at once. One down. Street smarts. Okay, hey, what if... What is that? Is that thing... Is that doing normal moves or is that different from normal? Oh, hey.
1963. A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminates 19...
Oh. That's interesting. There was another one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is.
1963.
Why does it, like, stop for a second? Don't reload! Get out the other weapon! Jesus. Ah. She glaw upon my mimic till I pray. I mean, till I pray is a pretty good pun. Everyone was saying 1963.
1963.
That was pretty funny. Was that all of them? Okay. Seems like it. So we didn't even explode this. This coffee cup was real. There's a turret over there. I could have used that at any point to help me. So hang on. Give me that banana peel and that used cigar. What does the turret do? Does it shoot me for being alive? No. It's fine with me. Meaning I probably could have drawn enemies towards it if I'd known.
Build version 0.7.6. Verbose on.
Sorry?
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Guess I'm not an alien then. Or am I? Yes, give me 2 hit points. Hey, it's a tie. Whether it's a scary game depends on how easy you are to scare and how much you are. Oh, cool, orientation. Ah. They were just getting oriented. I feel bad. It was their first day. A little louder for the mic, please? No. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's mouse wheel like that. And then back. Okay. You guys done? I'm gonna kill every coffee cup. Just hello. I don't really need to stun them if there's just one. So really what I should be asking is, Oh, I forgot about that. Wait, what do you mean alien threat detected? Where? What I should be asking is there a way for me to determine which objects are actually the squigglies? Could I mayhaps give a hot tip regarding mimics? Not a spoiler, but if you prefer to realize it yourself. Yeah, no. I'm completely aware that because they are disguised as objects in the environment, there must be some way to notice. I've probably just been barreling through too quickly to pay attention enough. Like, my fault, absolutely. So what I'm thinking is, when I was in the testing rooms, before the guy got schlorped, oh, I thought that icon was like on the door. Before the guy got schlorped, the coffee cup he had, like, there was a tentacle, like, that kind of came out of it. So I'm presuming that if you stop and look, maybe there's some kind of aberration effect on the items. Oh, I could set this on fire if I had fire. Thank you for telling me it's the restrooms. The artwork is really interesting to me. I don't personally like this artwork that they have in the game. But it's really interesting, and I want to know if, like, who did this? Was it done specifically for the game? It's very iconic. Now, every single game like this has got to have open the bathroom door and find something in there. You gotta have it. Let's get 1 HP from these sinks first. Now, flushing the toilet does not give me health, just establishing that. Only good things happen in bathrooms. Yummy, yummy sink water. I find it so funny the way this is not how bathrooms work. You do not, if it's occupied, you do not just open it from this side, but you know what, never mind. Okay, nothing in that one. Couple more HP for me. What about this one? That looks like a med kit. There's a toilet roll in the middle of the floor. There's a tumbler for video game toilets. I'm glad. I'm gonna take this slowly and see if I notice anything amiss instead of just walking straight in. Now, that bucket in the back is losing its shadow when I move back and forth, but I'm presuming that's just a rendering thing. You're on the ceiling. You're on the fucking ceiling. I didn't see him. What status is that? How do I find out what status I have? Could you look up and see? I'm gonna reload. I want to know how did that work? Can you see them if you look up? Gamers don't look up. We know this. I'm gonna check. They came down behind me, didn't they? Because I saw their shadows. Where do you come from? Well, mystery was not solved, but I think we'll just take the win. Yummy yummy sink water. The first operational space elevator, the White Stork Tower, has allowed the United States to control almost all orbital activities and commerce. The World Union of Space Industry calculated that using the Stork facility to aid in construction of a second space elevator would result in construction costs 1/4 of the original. US officials have balked at the idea of helping competitors build a cheaper platform that could give them a competitive advantage. Stork representatives maintain that the sizable investment risks for the original platform justify the protection of this economic space. Space age squatting. Well, I can't say it's not realistic. What should happen? Who can say if you were the first person to get there? I mean, they weren't even the first people in space. If the first person in space gets to own it, then the Russians own it. This already feels like, I didn't mention at the level design feel, but when you walk in here, this feels immense. There's multiple rooms off to the side. There's a big area in the middle that I feel like I'm kind of avoiding because it's so open. There's clearly...
Target, no alien material
Thanks.
detected.
There's clearly also routes going to different areas like there. And there's also 2 upstairs. And my god, the height of this thing as well. Like, clearly there aren't floors up there, but just the general sense of space is really awe-inspiring. So here's the stairs, here's security. If you only have one space elevator, why would you want anyone else to have one? I mean, that's their logic, yeah. Why would I go down here? A security office. If the office only has one entry point and it's closed, then one would assume it cannot possibly have aliens in it. Actually, I mean, I shouldn't call them aliens. Hey, Bianca. Oh god, she's looking at me. Oh god, the death stare is like... Oh, do I want biohazard waste? I'm not sure. The dead woman just staring blankly is actually creepier to me than the people who've been schlorped. Like, this guy. Like, you know what happened to that guy who's got a baseball glove. But what happened to the woman who's died and wasn't schlorped?
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
Servers offline. No oxygen detected beyond this point. VIP shuttle bay. He was also schlorped. There are 2 people who seem to have been trying to get to the shuttle bay to escape. I think it's important to like really look at the context clues and try and figure out what people were doing when they died, because I think they've put the thought into that you can like discern what was happening in these sorts of things. They are aliens, like they aren't just trans-dimensional greebles. Well, it's just that I don't want to make unnecessary presumptions. If you're in space, your natural inclination is to think it's an alien. But given that we're in the future and they were doing some weird neural shit, I'm not gonna like... I feel like it's an assumption. Maybe it's not an alien. I'm not sure what it could be, but... Yeah, no, that's just a question for next time. It is extraterrestrial in origin. Maybe well, I mean, we built this space station, but we're just like in space. Everyone's an alien here. Everybody be schlorped. Okay, so the questions we have for next time, we don't know what the origin of the creature is, and I feel like, just based on vibes, I don't feel like this is the kind of thing where we were doing something completely innocuous and then an alien just showed up on the station. it feels like we had something to do with this. I'm not sure what it is, but something about the setup makes it feel like they were doing a lot of weird shit here. They were putting things in people's brains. It would make sense to me if this creature was somehow related to stuff that we... Like, it's our fault this is on a rampage. Although it would make sense if it was just a creature that managed to get in here and started doing survival tactics to replicate itself. We don't know why there are some little head crab ones and why there are some big hulky human style ones. Clearly the question is, who is the prey? I was gonna say it's pretty clearly me, but many questions. What else? We've just seen a little go over of history, so we understand more about the context. Presumably they were just making neuromods here for sale, for public consumption. But why was it so important to run a simulation to the point where it was affecting my health badly? What about that email that said that everyone was suddenly coming down with big anxiety? I feel like there's something to do with people's mental state. It's not just an alien is here and we have to fight it. There's something going on with neurology, because we've already got the brain implants thing. If you got the upper area, that's basically a good stopping point if you wanted, but there's a little scene there. I think I do want to like cut it here because I don't want to hit another forced ad break. And I think we ended on a good note by getting out of the encounter with the big guy, and there's a lot to still explore, and then we can get a good scene next time too. So I'll make a real save, and I've got to see if I can locate... Is anyone else streaming? Maybe they are transdimensional greebles generated by bad vibes. In all honesty, that is kind of close to how my general feel of the game is. That's just sort of what it seems like. We made this thing. Next time on the stream, you must the glue gun on Alien while it's not mimicked. There's a lot of things I'll have to test out. Tell me next time. I will try out everything. I think the glue gun is the thing I'm definitely not too confident with. I would really like a shotgun. Presumably they will give me one, but also, I cannot lie, it would be incredibly funny to give you shotgun shells in the environment to pick up and then not actually have a shotgun in the game. That would be hilarious. Anyway, that's... If I can spell good... No, I can't. Good. That's my goodbye. That's my sign off. Thank you very much, everybody who came along to see me start this thing. I can already tell this is going to be fantastic. I'm really liking it. I'm at that impatient stage where I want to be good at the mechanics, and I'm not vibing with exactly what I've got because it's early game. I want some good guns. Anyway, thank you so much. I will be doing this on Friday evening again so that we can raid into Veggie BL Tale as usual. Please come back and check that out if you like, and we'll have another shiny up in the shiny zone to be given away. And I'm going to raid Gauntlet Queen, who I think is a very well put together streamer. If you guys are coming along with the raid, it is currently her birthday, so please yell happy birthday to the Gauntlet Queen for me, if you would. There we go. Yeah, so no raid message, just scream happy birthday at her because it is her birthday and she's doing a birthday stream. Thank you, everybody, and that's good night. This game's so cool.